In late 2023, Spotify announced to stop paying royalties for tracks that had less than 1,000 plays in a year. And every 15-year-old self-titled beat producer with the cracked Fruity Loops was freaking out. But how bad is Spotify for artists really after the recent changes? And why do I still release my music on Spotify, although I'm one of those small nobodies? Well, it doesn't have to do with money, at least not in the first place, that's for sure. As you can already see, I have a different opinion on this topic than all the drama queens out there. And here on my YouTube channel, I will talk more about such twists and twerks we independent artists can run into. So that's a very good reason, I think, to subscribe. And as always, please feel invited to share your thoughts in the comment section. Okay, just a quick summary of what happened in case you have no idea what I'm talking about. In this year, 2024, Spotify will not pay out any royalties for tracks that have gained less than 1,000 plays within 12 months. And this way, they want to make sure that the artist's money is not getting lost in withdrawal limits and transaction fees. Well, for 1,000 plays, we are talking about something between $1 and $4. To be honest, when I first heard of that, I also was like, what the hell, Spotify, are you serious? But as a grown-up adult person, I also can see the point. I don't know if the changes are really necessary, but their explanation makes sense. Spotify is not stealing money from small artists. They are just holding it back for a while until the amount is worth talking about and not like 3 cents for my 10 plays. I get it. A little bit off topic, but I must think of Spotify's electricity bill for all those millions of calculations and microtransactions that literally go nowhere. I don't have the exact numbers, but I can imagine it's quite notable. And I don't want to pay that bill. Okay, one number that I've heard was that about 100,000 tracks are being uploaded to Spotify every single day, if not even more. That's all super high quality music, I'm sure. Just an idea, but maybe we should talk about bad actors more often instead of yelling at big companies for making decisions we hardly understand. And maybe we small artists should accept this new challenge and work harder to get those freaking 1,000 plays. By the way, I cut myself in the finger, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a real problem for a musician. Just let me show you. No, I don't do that. Spotify also says that the pay-per-play rate will be higher than usual after you cross that 1,000 plays landmark. So let's stay positive and figure out how we can make it. Isn't that a better idea than just weeping and whining about things we cannot change anyway? Although it's pretty hard to collect 1,000 plays on Spotify, that's for sure. And I can tell you from my own experience that it either happens within the first few days, maybe weeks after a release, or it never will. But you always have 12 months to get there. So let's say maybe in 2 years or so you have a hit and your listeners start checking out your back catalog. Perfect. Yeah, talking about the back catalog, that's actually a very good idea. I have decided to stay fully focused on building and running this channel, The Ground Noise, but I also want to release more music this year. What about you? And now, before I finally tell you the main reason I still love to release my music on Spotify, let me add one more thing, okay? Just in case you're still mad about the recent changes. It's about that entrance step to get monetized, because that's what it is, right? Spotify is still very kind compared to, well, let's say, YouTube. In order to get monetized here on YouTube, I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Also within 12 months. And believe it or not, I kind of like that. Of course, I want to get monetized as soon as possible, and you can help me with that. But I know and I accept that it takes time and effort on my side. I need to do my homeworks. But if you have seen some videos on my channel, you know I like a nice little challenge here and there. No problem. So in my opinion, it's a big difference whether you want to make a living from your art or you're doing it for the money in the first place and kind of expect Spotify throwing bankrolls at you for making beepy noises in your cracked DAW. You know what I'm saying. Okay, let's get back on track and please don't feel offended. And here it comes. The main reason I love to have my music on Spotify is accessibility. Yes, of course, accessibility. I still upload my stuff to Bandcamp and I still have a SoundCloud that I pay for. But you know what's always so annoying? Nobody knows about Bandcamp. Yes, you know about it and I know about it, but not even my friends who are also musicians have an account. And just recently, I've met somebody who never heard of SoundCloud. It's hard to believe, I know, but it's the reality. That same person had, of course, the Spotify app on her phone, obviously. And another problem is, okay, it's not really a problem, it's actually a very good thing, but people don't trust online services that they don't know about. And for the same reason, nobody's going on personal homepages anymore. What I want to say is, it's always so satisfying to tell a family member, a friend, or random person, maybe on a concert or so, hey, just look up my band name or artist name or whatever on Spotify and here we go. Because everybody knows about Spotify. It's highly accepted. And in case they don't know about it, then it's Apple or Amazon or another one of those big players they trust. Like I've said, I still have my music on Bandcamp, I think mainly for sentimental reasons, but I know that literally all the potential listeners worldwide are on Spotify and other streamers. Paying a distributor like DistroKid, for example, which is, by the way, way cheaper than a SoundCloud Next Pro account. Paying a distributor like DistroKid is the best and most accessible way to release music in the year 2024. Having your music on all the streaming platforms is what you want to do in 24, but that's what I say. What about you? Do you release your music at all? If yes, how do you do it? And what's your favorite place? And if no, what the heck? What do you think about Spotify's new royalty system, whatever? Share your opinion and your experience in the comments section, please. And also, don't forget to leave a like before you go. My name is Marcus. You've been watching The Ground Noise, and I hope to see you soon in the next one.